this is Linda Bartolucci with InkStampandScrap.com. Thanks for joining me. A while ago I posted this on the website and actually sent it out for a 12 weeks of Halloween project, and I've spruced it up a little bit, added a box to the inside, and today I wanted to show you how you can make this project. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is use your Big Shot to create a few of the window frames. You're going to need 2 of the largest size. This is, and then you're going to need 1 of the next to smallest. I stamped it with the Thanks a Bunch, and then the layer that's just larger than that for it to tuck right inside there. The other thing that you're going to need is 1 size down from the largest. You're going to need to take your Designer Series paper and you're going to want to cut this out of the framelit as well. And then, as you can see, right along this line, I've already cut this off. I did some paper piercing. So to do the paper piercing, what you need to do is line up the piece that you've cut out with the framelit and put it right here. So you can see that the outline on the paper piercing mat goes right around the shape that you cut out of the Big Shot. And then you can use your paper piercing tool to pierce right into where the holes are along the outline just inside of the shape. Now I've already paper pierced this, so I'm not going to do it again, but I wanted to show you how nicely it lines up. This paper piercing pack goes with the window labels, and it also has templates that go with other things in the Holiday Mini. That's the Festive Window Frames template. So now let's talk about how we're going to get, as you can see, there's a box inside here in order to put your treats. So that's the big thing that I added to this pattern. The way that you create this is you use an 8 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece of cardstock, score as shown and along the bottom, and then we're going to cut it and put our sticky strip here and put it together. So, oh, and actually on this one, just so you know, you need sticky strip up top here and on the bottom. So you do need to recognize both sides of the pattern. So let's take our Simply Scored and score it according to the pattern. So I already have my 8 3/4 by 3 3/4 piece of cardstock, and I'm going to score it at 3/4 and 4 1/4 and 5 and 8 1/2. And that just leaves a little piece along the side. This is what's going to hold the box together. Then I'm going to turn it and I'm going to score it at 3/4 of an inch along the bottom. And there we go. Now I'm going to fold all of my edges back and forth. So now I'm going to cut along the bottom, get rid of that little piece there, and then I'm going to cut up the tabs for the bottom, and I'm going to miter them so they fit together really nicely. And mitering just means taking little pieces off so the edges go together well, and you want to make sure you do that on the little flaps, not on the larger pieces. Alright, so I have mitered those, and now I need to add my sticky strip according to the pattern. So to assemble the box, I'm going to use my paper snips to pull off the film. First thing I'm going to do is get the box shape itself put together. So that means taking the piece of sticky strip that's on this side here, fold that over, bring it all the way over. Oops, actually, sorry, I'm going to fold it over, but it's going to go, okay, I'm going to do it this way. So I can use the bottom. I know you can't see too well because I'm doing it away from the camera, but there we go. So it's lined up just perfect. And now this is the top of the box. I've got the two sticky strip pieces right there. This is the bottom of the box. So now I'm just going to take the film off of here. And the sticky strip piece is always the last piece to fold in when you're creating the bottom of a box so that it's got a nice finish to it. So I'm just going to fold that over just like so. And now I have the basis of my box. So it's 9 inches of ribbon. I'm going to take my paper craft scissors, cut that. This ribbon is the same on both sides, so it doesn't matter which way I tuck it in here. I'm going to tuck it here, push down nice sticky strip so it's not going to go anywhere once it's attached. And now I have a handle for my box and I am ready to put the decorative outside on it. So to finish this off, remember I have my 4 pieces of frame, and then I also have this little extra bottom piece to finish everything off. And the bottom measures 3.5 by 3/4, and I already put sticky strip on it to finish it off. And you'll see why we need that in just a minute. So I'm going to take and use these 2 tabs here for a fold line. And I'm going to make sure that's nice and tight. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other large framelit. And this is going to be the outside casing to that box. I'm going to put sticky strip right here. It's a little too long. And cut it back. And then I'm going to use my paper snips to take the film off. And now I'm going to line everything up. Okay, so once again, I'm going to take these 2, move this over, I'm going to take these 2 and line them up against the same horizontal line on the grid paper, so I know they're at the same point. I'm going to take, oops, would help if I use the score. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to go right here and make sure it's still lined up there. A little tricky once you put the sticky strip on, but it does work. Don't push down really hard with your grid paper because it does have a little bit exposed, but this is why I didn't care exactly how long my piece of sticky strip was, because that's where this comes in. Okay, so now I've got the box, but it just doesn't look so pretty down here. So the last thing that you're going to do is you're going to take this piece and it's going to finish it all off. It was figuring out how to get the bottom construction done that took a while because I wanted it to sit up nice like a box. The original Halloween pouch that I made didn't stand up. It was cute, but it didn't stand up and it wasn't sturdy enough to put something heavy in. And I wanted to be able to do that. So now once I put this piece right there, now it stands up really nice. I can take snail, although you can take sticky strip, but just to finish this off. And you have your beautiful box. So you can see that I lined up the thanks a little bit different on this one, but they both look really cool. And of course, this is the Halloween one that I made originally. So I hope that this gives you some ideas on what you can do with the new window frame framelits, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.